Our clocks spring forward this weekend, which means spring is around the corner, and it's a time to pay special attention to our safety and check over our alarms and our homes to ensure that safety is top of mind and a part of that spring cleaning.
Absolutely. We've got our safety expert, Sharon Cooksey from Kidde, with us, and you're going to share some spring cleaning tips that will save lives. The first one we want to talk about, first of all, thank you for joining us. We were talking about all these things before, and they're so important.
Yes.
Carbon monoxide, I had a personal experience, nearly died with carbon monoxide poisoning. 6 of us nearly did because of a blocked exhaust pipe. And I have these in every single floor. They're so important.
That's awesome to hear. Most people don't realize that 88% of Canadian homes are at risk for carbon monoxide poisoning. And that's because of where CO comes from, right? So basically, if you have any appliances in your home that are not powered by electricity, that means natural gas, propane, kerosene, even gasoline, anything like that, wood burning stoves, anything like that can produce CO, which is why it's super important to make sure that you have adequate CO protection like you do. So at least one alarm, at least one on every floor of the home. I happen to have one in every room.
Oh, wow.
Every room.
Because CO can go through drywall.
Extra cautious.
Yes, it can absolutely. It goes wherever it feels like going. It's not like smoke. It doesn't rise. It mixes with the air, which means it goes wherever it feels like going. You can have 2 rooms side by side. One can have a lethal amount of CO, and the one next to it can have 0.
Okay.
That's why I have one alarm in every room. You can never have enough protection.
Right. Has to be extra
And how
cautious.
often do you check those?
So here's the deal. Alarm models vary by manufacturer, but generally speaking, at least every 10 years, every CO alarm needs to be replaced. Some of the older models are 7 years, but at least every 10 years. And that doesn't matter if you've changed the batteries or not. At 10 years, the whole alarm needs to be replaced.
Swap it out. Okay, let's get to this section. This looks very old.
So, yes, so to smoke alarms, same thing. At least every 10 years, every smoke alarm needs to be replaced. We often hear, well, they're hardwired into the house. They don't need to be replaced. That is a fallacy. At 10 years, every alarm needs to be replaced, even if you've changed the batteries in your alarm. So here's a good visual indicator, the alarm color. You can see here that it's kind of yellow. If you put it up against a newer alarm, you can really see the difference. So if you're at home, do something that you don't often do, and that is look up on the ceiling.
And take a look at the color of it. Even.
Exactly. And if you have forgotten when you installed the alarm, or if you bought a home and the alarm's already installed, there's a simple tip for checking to see how old your alarms are.
Okay.
So if you can just a simple twist off the bracket, you can see on the back here there is a manufacturing date. Add 10 years to the date of manufacture, and if it's older than that, it's time to replace.
So that one's 2002, May 16th, so it would have been long overdue. 2012 would have been the time to change.
That's right.
And if you're moving into a place, maybe just replace them anyways, if it's an older place. You don't know what they went through and everything, right?
Yes, you can never be too safe.
We want to get to these 2 things because
Yes.
these are important. This one I didn't even think of.
Right?
So, yes, so we see a sharp increase in home dryer fires during the colder months. Nobody's really sure why, but best guess is it's the type of clothes that you're washing and drying. They're just thicker, like wool, and yes. So more lint and debris are coming off of the clothes. So make sure every time you do a load of laundry to clean that lint filter out every time.
And they could be freezing shut. They could be blocked by snow.
That's right.
Like
That's absolutely right. So make sure to check it. And make sure you have a fire extinguisher. Here's the thing I really want to tell everyone is that having a fire extinguisher in your home does not make you a professional firefighter.
No.
These are designed for 2 simple purposes. Number 1, to put out a small fire, no bigger than your fist. If it's bigger than your fist, get out and dial 911, call the fire service in. Or number 2, to create a path out of a burning building.
Right.
So this fire extinguisher has no more, depending on the size, than 7 seconds
That's it.
powder in it.
That's it.
Let's take them
Yes.
outside because a lot of people probably don't even know how to fire these. Would you like the smaller one?
I will
and
take the
you've
smaller.
passed this to me, haven't
Yeah.
you? All right.
Make sure you're passing on the torch as it moves.
So when shooting a fire extinguisher, there's a simple method called the pass, which is pull the pin, aim at the fire, squeeze the handle,
Yep.
and then sweep. So,
Okay.
Like an ass motion?
Can I pull the pin with? Okay,
you
that
sure
breaks
can.
easy enough.
Yes, it does.
Am I
Okay,
going big?
You're going big. Go with it.
And
yes.
pass is low. Heads up, everybody.
Woo! S motion.
That's it.
Sweet. Way to
Sorry.
go. And you also say go in the direction of the wind, not against.
That's
Right?
right, especially when you're outside because you don't want the powder to come back at you. But in case of a fire and you're shooting a fire extinguisher, aim at the base of the fire.
And this
Okay.
is a 10-pound fire extinguisher.
That is.
Raj, you
And look
put
at
it
that.
out. You put it out.
But that's
Raj.
it. It's empty.
Done.
It's
Yes.
done.
It's done.
Yes.
Fire
Yes.
Garage. For more information, kiddecanada.com, and it's spelled Kidde Canada.com.
Yes.
Okay,
I put the
we're getting
fire
some-
out though.
We'll be back with more BT right after this.